go back into history. I always use the 1950s and 60s of Inuit working together. We had a very good relationship as Inuit in the 1950s and 60s. It didn't mean that we had no problems. We had problems, but problems were used to be quickly resolved in my particular period of time in the 1950s and 60s, because we avoided problems in those days. And it was a good value of the Inuit. It was a very good way of life of the Inuit when I was growing up, because we were told to avoid gossips with other people. We were told to avoid hating the other people. We were told to avoid being racist towards the other people. As Inuit, whenever there were problems between Inuit not getting along together, they always found a way to resolve the problems by talking with each other in my particular period of time. That's what I mean by of living in peace and harmony with each other. And to me, that's a really good way of living together as Inuit community. It's not only a good way of living together as an Inuit community, it is a healthy community that we want. That's what we want to promote to our people in the Arctic. If you have never met a survivor of residential school, you're talking to me. I am a residential school survivor for 7 years. I am impacted by the impact of residential school. I am also healing from the impact of residential school. In the 1950s and 60s, I already knew that life was never going to be the same as we saw it in our community. Why? The elders told us so. The very traditional Inuit told us that your life was never going to be the same in the future. They said in the 1950s and 60s that there were going to be a lot of kaplunat, the white people coming into our communities. Here we are in 2018, that we have a lot of non-Inuit coming into our communities. So there has been a lot of changes from the time that I was a little boy, a young man, living in a place called Nauyat, to the way we have created Nunavut with its own government and things like that. So life was never going to be the same when we were being taken to residential schools in communities other than your own in Nauyat, or it could have been in PIrniq, or it could have been in Arctic Bay.